I'm really optimistic. Uh, a lot of fight for different positions. We did talk about the number 9 one, where there are a lot of candidates who are doing well. Uh, Unfortunately, they don't play enough games in that position in ISL, and in due time, I hope that changes. But a lot of the attacking players are doing really well. Whether you take the two finalists, the Liston and the Manveers, or the Bipin, Vikram Pratap, or the Changte, or Thapa playing as a number 10, or Sahal. All these attacking players, they have done really well. Uh, I do understand a number 9 is a very specific one, but I'm pretty sure with the talent we have and with the hunger we have, we'll get it. We need to be a little bit patient. When I say we, I mean the whole country. But with the structure that we have, with this team that we have, the camaraderie and everything, I'm pretty sure to start with, a lot of boys are going to chip in, and then eventually we'll get one. I will answer the second part first. No, I don't. When I started, I never thought I'm going to score these many goals. At no point, whether it was at 60 goals, 65 goals, 70 goals, did I think or dream of scoring hundred of goals, because it was never a part of any planning, any agenda, or any dream. I don't feel hollow. I'm just very fortunate. 150 games, that's a number that I really love, and I'm proud of. 150 games, playing 19 years for the country is unique, and I'm just very fortunate, privileged, and happy about it. As far as number of goals is concerned, I'm just happy that I could score 94 times for my country. Not reaching 100, it doesn't bother me at all. I've never thought about it. To tell you my favorite goal, it's difficult. It's difficult, and I will answer it, but probably I'll change my answer in 10 days if you ask me again. But the one goal that I can think of right now is the goal against Kyrgyzstan. I think that's one game that we played really well in Bangalore when we had to qualify in the last to last edition of the Asia Cup, and we defended really well. And to score that goal in counter, and JJ's pass was outstanding. So that one goal comes to my head right now. I think I think it took quite a while. Every day I was fighting within me and trying to analyze stuff, and I was trying to think more holistically. When the instinct came, it was so individual, it was so narrow, it was so selfish, if I can say, because I was just thinking about myself. But then I took time and I was thinking about everything, and eventually I came to this decision, and it wasn't easy and it took some time. But now when I'm talking to you, I can tell you I'm in peace, and I think I took the right decision. And yeah, and now I only have gratitude. Playing for 19 years, 150 games is extraordinary. And I know this whole press conference is all about me. Last 2 days has only been about me, but I'm doing this press conference only with the hope that we finish it today. From tomorrow, it's just normal about the national team and about Kuwait. Enough of Sunil Chhetri and enough of his retirement things. I got a lot of adulation in the last 2 3 days. My phone has been off because of the number of messages and calls I've get. I feel myself as very fortunate, but I hope we understand that from tomorrow it ends, and we just talk about Kuwait and our qualification. A very good looking and hardworking play. I think, because see, these questions now I think about it. A lot of times before, when they ask me what's going to be a legacy, I never paid any heed. But now when I think about it, the one legacy or the one thought that at least the footballers who come after me, when they remember me, they should think that he was a hardworking person, and that pays off. 150 games for the country because of the hard work. A lot of other attributes are important for a player to do well, but if there's one thing that I want to leave behind me, then you got to work really hard, of course, and the most good-looking player also. June 6th is when I retire. June 7th, already said, will spend a lot of time crying. From June 8th, I will try and relax and take an off. There was a 10 days off in between after my last ISL game, but I did poorly because I got chicken pox, and my wife and my kid are annoyed at me. My wife more so because I gave her also the chicken pox. So after June 8, I will take a break. I want to stay with my family. And then from July first week, we'll start our preseason with Bangalore FC. 10-15 days post the Afghanistan game. I think, I don't know the exact date, but that's the time when I start thinking as to, apart after the instinct, of course, how I feel physically, what are our next goals, what is going to happen to the national team, what are the matches, how does it look, all these things taken together, and hence I came to the decision. You know, I don't know how you will understand it, but also one other thing that internally I always had, and I think few of you here would understand what I'm saying next, is it is of prime importance to me that I bring value to the team. Sometimes it might happen because of who I've become that I'm still carried by the team. And that is something that I never wanted. The way you gaze it is in training, in terms of numbers, when it comes to, our GPSs, in terms of what I bring to the table. So I always wanted, at least for my national team, that it doesn't matter 15, 14, 13, 12 years, 100 games. Till the time I'm here, I add some value. Uh, when you are at your prime and doing well, you add more value. When you are not in that much of form, you bring less value. But it keeps going. But now I came to a stage where I really wanted to leave the national team, and I know I'm leaving it in a very nice way because there are so many players who are going to do well, and that was always something that I wanted, and I'm really happy that this is going to happen. I hope there's still 14 days, and I make it to the first 11, and yeah, and I just and it's outstanding. It's a great feeling for any player if you ask that he brings value to the team. Uh, so that was also one of the reasons of my thought process. Please don't twist it. Please understand what I said, because this is the last one. After this, we're not going to talk in the national team forum, and I'll not be able to take any revenge.